Hello, I'm Alex from the Arctic Monkeys, and we're here at Lollapalooza. Yeah, we actually played the House of Blues last night, actually, which was rad, and I don't know, obviously, yeah, this one's, it's going to be more outdoorsy, different set of moves for outdoors. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of it, like, I suppose it's only now, like a few years later, that you sort of realise what that means in a way, because in the moment you're so like in the eye of the storm and everything's kind of going on around you. But no, I'm really sort of proud of what that album did, and not just that it kind of sold like hotcakes, but the fact that so many people kind of connected with it in the way that they did. And it's like, we still play a lot of them songs now, and especially in England, there's a real sort of, that you can tell they mean something to people, which is pretty cool. It's a bit of a funny one, really, because I think that was just all about the timing, you know what I mean? That sort of, what we did was just kind of try and write good songs and play them well, and do sort of fun shows and that, and all the thing that happened with like people sharing those songs on the internet was really sort of nothing to do with us, and it just sort of was just the times, you know what I mean? And it kind of, so we always sort of got that tag, but it's a weird one. We sort of never really feel like we're that band in a way, but it's just one of them things. All we were doing were recording songs and giving out like the demo CDs, and then people, rather than 10 years before that, they'd have been like, oh, I've got this great new band on this cassette, come over to my house and we'll like listen to it. They didn't have to do that anymore. They could just be like, oh, check this band out, and copy and paste or whatever. Oh, I don't know, like too many to mention, I think. And now, like, at this point, like this sort of tons of influences, I think, like early on, I guess, like the Smiths was like a big one for me, like sort of writing songs, and that was some of the first records I really like fell in love with, I suppose, were Smiths records. And but yeah, going on, I mean, all sorts of stuff, like I wouldn't know where to start though. Yeah, I mean, totally, you sort of can't deny it, and like most people, the way they consume your music now is like by clicking a button. But I think we're all pretty, we sort of make records and we think about it like an LP, and it's, that's how we like to listen to music, is on sort of wax, on vinyl. So I think we kind of approach it like that, and sort of, I like to be able to sort of touch it, and like, it's better if you've got something to hold, I think. And that's what I mean. I suppose when I'm speaking about them Smiths records, I remember somebody lent me like the LP of like Hatful of Hollow, and I remember putting it on and feeling like I had to sort of sit with it. You sort of, you know what I mean? You kind of watch it go around or whatever, and it's all like more of an experience. And I sort of remember that now and apply that to us making our records, even though there's probably only like 25 people that are like doing that. But I think it's important to kind of hold on to that, I think, yeah. I mean, it's great that you can get whatever you want, and that technology is like, but I don't think that should. I still think you've got to. I think about it like that anyway. Yeah. I suppose I don't know. I never feel really like qualified to give advice. I don't sort of. It seems strange, but I suppose it's just like, just kind of focus on what it is that you sort of want to do, and it's like all about like the. Like you said, there's all this other stuff going on around it, but I think it comes down to like songs really at the end of the day, and sort of how I think that's where the focus has got to be, and with that as like the foundation, I think it's easier to sort of, build.